Seeking to enhance defence ties, India and Australia have established a framework for security cooperation to reflect their deepening and expanding security and defence collaboration for advancing regional peace and combating terrorism, among other challenges. The action plan drawn up includes defence policy planning and coordination, tackling counter-terrorism and other transnational crimes, exchanges and cooperation for border protection, Coast Guard and customs, a plan for disaster management and peacekeeping, a push for cooperation in regional and multilateral fora, and a plan for disarmament, non-proliferation, civil nuclear energy and maritime security.
I greatly welcome the new framework for security cooperation. Security and defense are important and growing areas of the new India-Australia partnership for advancing regional peace and stability and combating terrorism and transnational crimes. We also agreed on seeking early closure on the civil nuclear agreement, which will give Australia a chance to participate in one of the most secure and safe nuclear energy programs in the world.
Australia's readiness and willingness to supply uranium to India for peaceful purposes.
Talking about the great economic synergy between the two nations, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said there is a huge potential for partnership.
There are huge opportunities for partnership in every area. We can think of agriculture, agro-processing, resources, energy, finance, infrastructure, education, and science and technology.
The Australian Prime Minister acknowledged India's potential as an emerging superpower, stressed on the need to boost underdeveloped trade ties with India and quick negotiations on the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement.
We all know that trade means jobs. Trade means jobs. Trade means prosperity. We both need more jobs and more prosperity, and that's what this particular visit is all about. More trade, more jobs, more prosperity for our two countries.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi also touched upon cultural and sporting ties between the two nations and the popularity of yoga in Australia.
Yoga is enormously popular here. We need to connect our people more. I am pleased with the new cultural exchange program signed
The agreement
today.
concerning transfer of sentenced persons will help enhance cooperative efforts in law enforcement and administration of justice and penal sentences, regulate procedures for transfer sentenced persons, and enable rehabilitation. The MOU in the field of tourism will improve cooperation in tourism policy, information exchange, interaction between tourism stakeholders, training and investments in hospitality sector, and help in economic development and employment generation. The MOU on combating narcotics trafficking and developing police cooperation will address concerns regarding illicit trafficking and drug abuse, tackling illicit trade, diversion of precursors, asset forfeiture and drug money laundering, promote capacity building and help develop strategies and procedures for operations to disrupt and dismantle transnational narcotic-related threats. The visits by both the premiers within the last 2 months is a clear sign of better times to come. With Ravi Daman, Anuj Yadav's report from Canberra, DD News.